morning, thank you for joining me. Before I start, I know somebody is going to ask me where I got this top from. And it's Manta Ray in Debenhams. I got it fairly recently, it was in the sale, so just let's get that out of the way. Save you all asking me in the comments and me having to reply. Not that I mind doing so, but I thought I'd get it out of the way first. Welcome, I am Caroline for new viewers. I do over 50 lifestyle videos. There's a bit of travel, a bit of shopping, a bit of fashion, a bit of beauty, all sorts of different stuff. Today I am doing a RoseGal haul. I'm quite excited about it and a little bit nervous, and I'll tell you why in a minute. You must all have seen the large numbers of what I think to myself as cheapy Chinese clothes websites, and that is not in any way a derogatory term at all. It's just sort of, there's a lot of them about and they're very good value for money and they sell clothes, and I've never actually dipped my toe into purchasing clothes from any of these. However, RoseGal contacted me and I saw that they had quite an interesting plus size range, and I thought that would be quite a good fit. So to be upfront about it, they've sent me these clothes for free in exchange for an honest review. I watched someone else's RoseGal, a channel I watch, it's she did a RoseGal haul recently as well, and I watched it last night knowing that I was going to film mine today, and she's had some real issues with sizing, so that's why I'm a little bit nervous to film this. I haven't tried anything on yet. I've taken it out of the packets, but not actually tried anything on, so I'm really hoping that I don't have the same sizing issues as Em did, because she had a couple of bits that fit her really nicely, but the majority wasn't great in terms of fit, so I'm hoping that mine will be a little bit different. So as I said, I looked at their website, it's all linked down below. Unfortunately, I'm not able to link the items that I chose, because apart from one of them, because they are now all out of stock. So I would say that if you see something on there, buy it quickly, because stuff seems to turn over fairly quickly. They do a lot of themed clothing, sort of Halloween dresses, Christmas jumpers, Christmas dresses, all that sort of thing, which wouldn't be for me. But when I had a look at the website when they first got in touch with me, I saw that they had quite a big selection of evening dresses. And as you know, I feel like I say this in every single video, but I'm going on a cruise, my first ever cruise as a passenger in December, and it's going to be quite dressy, and I've been talked about needing evening dresses, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to try some of their evening dresses. And yeah, so I've ordered 5 dresses. I've got 4 that are what I would call an evening dress and 1 that is more of a summer dress. So without further ado, let's have a look at what I ordered. Everything came in these, each individual item came in these plastic bags. And to start with, I have to say, I thought, oh, so much single-use plastic. However, when you think any clothing order you order online, it comes in some version of plastic, doesn't it? Throwaway plastic generally. But these are actually zipped plastic bags, which I will totally reuse. I think they'd be great for putting individual things on holiday on your suitcase, or storing things at home, clothing wise, or even like using it as a dirty laundry bag, popping one of those into your suitcase when you go away. So I can think of lots of uses for those. So although plastic isn't ideal, I did kind of warm to those when I thought about them a bit more. Right, I'm going to put up side-by-side pictures from the website. The pictures may look a little dull. It's because they're greyed out on the website because the items aren't available anymore, apart from the one item which is. So if the pictures look a bit odd, that's why. But I wanted to show you what they look like on the website in comparison with what they look like. They do have quite a comprehensive size guide, which I did find quite useful in terms of giving you, everything's priced in dollars, and they give you US sizes compared with UK sizes compared with actual measurements, but the actual sizes of the dresses are in XL, 2XL, 3XL and so on. All the dresses I chose were the prices are really good. All the dresses I chose were priced between $20 and $32, so I won't give you individual prices for everything, but that is sort of whereabouts the price range sits, if you like. Right, the first dress is this one, and it's burgundy. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. I will tip you once I put it on. But it's a lace top, it's off the shoulder, it's stretchy fabric, and then it's got, I don't suppose you can see that particularly well, but it's higher at the front than the back, which I really like because I do struggle with things being too long because of my height. I think I'm 5'2.5", 5'3" on a good day. But initially I really like this. I ordered this in a 3X. I spent quite a long time measuring myself and looking at the size guides and so on. So it's obviously difficult when you don't know how the sizing works in a company, but this looks as though it will be about right. I really quite like the look of this dress. Feel quite positive about it, so let's try it on. Not bad start, quite pleased with this. Let me tip you down a little so I can show you. I really like the top. Sorry, I just need to turn my mirror sideways so I can see myself at the same time as you can see me. The one thing that I immediately don't like about it as an evening dress is that it's too short at the front. It shows my knees, which I hate. It just needs to be about 3 inches longer at the front, and then it would be perfect. I quite like the top. I like the off-the-shoulder thing. Excuse my I've just pushed my bra straps down. I would need to wear it with a decent strapless bra. I love the lace. I love the length of the sleeves. I like the fact that it does give me a bit of a waist here, but just the length wouldn't work on me. I just feel that it's just too short. I wouldn't feel comfortable in it at all as an evening dress, but that's such a shame because I actually do really like. Okay, next I chose this black full-length evening dress. I will obviously insert the picture as well. It's got like a strap and then the chiffony sleeve bit, which I really like. I think especially for plus size ladies, we don't always like our upper arms, do we? So I like the look of that. It's empire line sort of thing. It's gathered under the bust and then comes out. Again, that's a flattering shape. And I've got heels on, but it doesn't look too long, which is good. I was concerned that the length might be an issue. I ordered this in 2XL. So sorry, I don't know if I said this one for some reason was 3XL. Some of the things I wanted, they didn't have it. I was sort of between sizes, and the size range was fairly limited. So I found that I struggled a little bit with the sizing, but I thought it was worth getting different sizes of various different things just to see the fit, so you can see how it worked. Anyway, I like this. I was worried that the fabrics would seem really cheap, and I have to say they don't so far. It's sort of crepey textured overlay, and it's fully lined, this one as well, so let's put it on and see. Okay, again it fits, so that's good. It's okay, this one. Let me tip you down. Lengthwise it's pretty good. I have on, I'll show you in a minute, my shoes. I don't think it looks great from the side, that one particularly, and I feel like it's a little bit, it actually looks better further back from the front. Don't particularly like it from the side. Quite like the top. It fits really nicely, the top half, really decent fit. Did have to get William to help me do the zip up at the side. He came out of his bedroom and said, "You going to a funeral?" Don't think it's the type of thing I'd wear to a funeral, but there we go. I quite like this. I feel like I'd like it to be a little bit more embellished, you know, perhaps some beading or something. It doesn't look quite as evening-y as I hoped it would do, but perhaps that's just me. I guess you could alter it with jewellery and what have you. But yeah, certainly fit-wise, really pleased with it. It fits very nicely around the bust. Pulls me in a little bit there. I feel like looks okay from the back as well. Yeah, not bad at all. Just for reference, that is the height of the shoes that I had on with it. Without those, it does drag along the ground. It's just about okay in terms of length with those shoes on, so for height reference. Next we are going purple, and I love this gorgeous royal purple colour dress. This is Slightly less for probably I will wear it for one of the less formal evenings on the ship. It's not necessarily you know, very formal evening dress, but I think it's like a stretchy jersey fabric with a slight sheen, and then it's got the little embellishment on the front there. So very definitely more of a sort of cocktail party dress, I think. I like the look of this. I'm a bit worried about how much cleavage it's going to show. But yeah, overall, again, I think it's nice quality. I'm quite impressed with it for the price. And love, love, love the colour. Let's try it on. Again, not a bad fit. As you can see, not too busty, although I feel like it might come down a bit and need pushing back. I would say that I'd like the material to be a little more structured around my waist, just to hold everything in a bit more. I feel like the waist is maybe, I'm quite high-waisted, so the waist doesn't necessarily sit on the best place on me. But lengthwise, I really like it. It's my absolute preferred length. I really like this frill detail on the front. I like this. I like the length of the sleeves. I think it's quite flattering over. Let me pop you down a little so I can move back and show you the whole length. Sideways on, I think it's okay. The back looks okay. As I said, just the fabric feels lovely. It's very floaty and it's got some stretch in it, and yeah, I feel nice in this dress. I do feel nice in it, but I just wish that that waistline sat a bit higher up. However, that is more me than the dress, I have to say, because as I said, I am quite high-waisted. But yeah, I can see myself wearing this. I really do quite like it. My final evening dress is a little bit too similar to the first one. I wanted this in black, but they didn't have it. In fact, I originally chose a different one, but it was out of stock by the time they sent my order out. So I went for this in black, then that was out of stock in my size, so I went for this. So it is quite similar to that first one, but it is cocktail length rather than having the dip back hem and the higher front. It's got a tie as well. I guess that, oh, that's a belt that comes round like that, right? I see, okay, yeah, got it. This is striking me as a little bit short on first glance. And I think obviously as I'm a short person, I'm wondering if the shorter dresses are shorter than they should be on a lot of people. But yeah, let's try it on anyway and see what we think. I had real high hopes for this. It looked lovely in the picture online, although it wasn't on an actual person, was it? So perhaps it was not entirely truthful. Lengthwise, it's fine on the plus side. The top though, no. You see, it doesn't look so bad at that angle in the camera as it does. Let me tip you up just a tad. Difficult to get the angle of the camera right. As you can see, lengthwise it's absolutely fine. It sits below the knee. The waist is in the wrong place on me. It needs to be higher up, so that's quite unflattering. And I hate the sleeves. I could almost size down in this. It feels as though it needs to be a little bit more fitted. I think this, yeah, it just, the sleeves are falling off, and it's a real shame because I think one size down, this is a 2X, I think. It's not marked on the thing, but yeah, this business up here is too young for me, I think. I feel a bit muttony in this dress, although the length I do absolutely love. The length is spot on, and I quite like the full skirt. I didn't think I liked myself in full skirts particularly, but don't feel like that's bad. Lastly, I thought I'd move away from the evening dress vibe and just choose one summer dress. I'm going on holiday in a week or so to Greece, and I thought this might be nice for summer holidays. I love the print. It's little thin fabric, flimsy fabric. It's got an elasticated waist. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about... Sorry, I'm talking to you with no head, aren't I? I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about the elasticated waist, but we shall see. I like the V-neck. Again, I like the length. It's sort of midi tea dress type of thing. I really like these sleeves. I'm hoping it looks as nice on me as I think it does out of the packet. There is no label on that, so I cannot tell you the size of that one. Hang on, it says it's a 3X, although it looks considerably smaller than anything else I've taken out of the packet so far. So let's have a look. I love this. I really do like it. It's a tad too long, but I really like it. I think I might wear a belt round the middle. I love the V-neck. I've got a black bra on underneath it as well, so please ignore that. I love the sleeves. I think the sleeves are super pretty. I love the print. I feel so feminine and nice in it. Let me tip you down to see. Obviously these shoes don't go with it. I just wanted to try it on with the heels, but yeah, that I wouldn't wear these particular shoes with it, but I think it's so pretty. I was actually so much more impressed with that haul than I thought I was going to be. The first dress I meant to say the purple dress that I tried on was a 2X and the last dress was a 3X. I've just checked those for you. There's at least 2 dresses that I will definitely wear. The purple one and this one I absolutely love. They've also given me a 20% discount to give to you, so I will put all that information in the description box below, as well as the link to anything that I can find that's still available that I've tried on. The other thing that I probably ought to mention is that my items took about 10 or 11 days to arrive, so it's longer the lead time than your average UK delivery times, but that is to be expected, I guess. But for the prices, I have to say I am super impressed with the quality, and I wouldn't just say that, I genuinely am. And I'm also impressed with the fit. I think if you take a bit of time looking at their size guide, figuring out the measurements, it does actually seem to have worked well for me. Yeah, I really want to go back to the website now and order myself some of their separates. They've got some really nice looking jumpers in, which I quite like the look of, some slouchy sort of loungewear tops and all sorts. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I really enjoyed trying that on. I enjoyed making that video far more than I thought I was going to. So thank you very much. Let me know which were your favourite bits in the comments. I'm always interested to know. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.